Hello, my name is Nani and welcome to my channel where I share with you my top tips on how to look good, feel good, and smell good from the inside out. In today's video, we're talking all about pretty much all three of them. So I want to go ahead and share with you my personal self-care and beauty favorites, things that I've just recently been loving, and I just wanted to go ahead and share them with you. So of course, if you guys love favorites videos and you love talking about products in general, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and of course, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel for more. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So jumping right into this video, of course, as I mentioned, I do have some beauty items to mention to you and just some self-care things to mention to you as well. So I'll start off with kind of like the beauty, which would be more of like skincare. The first thing that I want to mention to you, I'm actually completely done with this, and I do have to try to see if I can place an order online, but right now things are just too funny for me to do that. And this is basically the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And I think I may have mentioned this to you guys before. As you guys can see, I'm completely out of this. But basically, this is just a cleansing balm that helps you to remove your makeup. And I absolutely love this because I actually had the cleansing oil from Clinique and I did not like it. It was burning my eyes. It didn't really it created more of a mess than it needed to, in my opinion. And so I basically just gave that one away. But when I got this little sample size when I placed an order from Sephora, I never tried it because I had kind of like a bad taste in my mouth for the cleansing oil. And then one day I was like, let me just try it and see what happens. And I absolutely fell in love with this. This makes it so easy for you to remove all of your makeup, so you don't have to feel like you're going to bed with like a lot of makeup still left on your skin, which obviously can, you know, clog your pores and create acne and things like that. So this definitely does a really great job at, like I mentioned, just kind of like melting the makeup off of your skin so that you don't have to use as many makeup wipes. And believe it or not, using a lot of makeup wipes and kind of like tugging on your skin can obviously create kind of like acne, not acne, it can create like wrinkles and things like that. And we don't want that, okay? We want our skin to look youthful for as long as possible. So this is basically what I go in first. So I pretty much just use a little bit of the cleansing balm all over my face just to kind of like melt the makeup off of my skin. And then I'll take a makeup wipe just to kind of like wipe off what the cleansing balm broke up pretty much. And then from there, I'll basically use my makeup wipes just to kind of like get everything else off. But it just helps for my skin to feel a lot cleaner and just helps me to feel more secure that all of my makeup is off of my skin, so that when I go in to do my skincare routine and things like that, it just makes the process a lot easier for me as well. So this is a really good cleansing balm. So if you guys haven't tested this out, I definitely would recommend that you do so. And if you guys have another alternative, a more affordable drugstore type of alternative to this cleansing balm, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. But of course, you can use things like coconut oil and things like that, and it will pretty much do the same thing. But I've really been enjoying this, and I probably will get another one when situations get better. So again, that's going to be the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I really like this one. And then the next kind of like skincare item that I want to mention to you is going to be this Vanity Planet, I think, cleansing system. I think that's the name of it. And it's basically just a cleansing system of what I use to wash my face and do my skincare routine. Hopefully you guys can see that because the lighting is pretty bright. But this is pretty much what I use every single day to wash my face. I basically just apply my cleansing like wash or whatever on my face, on my skin. And then I'll basically wet this little brush and then basically go into exfoliate and just cleanse my face essentially. But the reason I wanted to really mention it is because I got it for a really good deal because I actually used a coupon code from a fellow YouTuber. I'll make sure to leave it down below. Her name is Sabina Hanan. She's absolutely gorgeous. Her skin is beautiful, and she had like a coupon code, so I use it, and I think the coupon code got me like 70% off, I believe. So I'll make sure to leave it down below as well. And basically this comes with 3 brush heads. As you guys can see, there's 2 here. This one's kind of like the medium brush head, and then this one is kind of like the deep exfoliating brush head, and this one is more for like sensitive skin, and you can use it on a daily basis, which is why I like it. But I've really been enjoying this system just because it just makes it easy for me to go through my, you know, skincare routine a lot easier, a lot smoother. And I like the fact that I have different options as far as the brush heads depending on what my skin needs at that time. And of course, it comes with a case. So it just makes it super easy for travel as well. So this has definitely been a game changer in my skincare routine. So I definitely would recommend it for you guys for sure. And like I mentioned, I will make sure to include the coupon code down below in case you guys are interested in purchasing it. So that's going to be the Van V Planet Cleansing System, I believe is the name. Again, all links will be listed down below. And then the next kind of like beauty type item that I want to mention to you is going to be for hair care. And of course I do have a protective style in, and this is pretty much the only thing that I've been using besides like oils and things like that to oil my scalp. But this is the Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioner, and it's basically a spray leave-in conditioner. This smells absolutely amazing. I like the smell of it. It definitely smells like lavender and vanilla, but I just like the fact that this is kind of like in a spray form, just to make it easier for you to add a little bit of leave-in conditioner to your hair, add some moisture to your hair, just to make sure that it doesn't like become more prone to breakage and things like that, and just to keep your hair very well moisturized, because obviously your hair needs moisture. But I just love the fact that, like I mentioned, it's a spray form, so it's really easy to use. And even though my hair is in a protective style, it doesn't make my hair revert at all. And I usually do spray this more towards like my scalp, and I kind of like massage it into my hair as well. So I just wanted to mention this. I've been using this for a very, very long time, and I will continue to repurchase this just because, like I mentioned, I like the convenience of it, and it does a really great job at just hydrating your hair without kind of like over moisturizing it so that your hair doesn't revert back, but it still does leave your hair very kind of like hydrated and moisturized, as well as very shiny as well. So again, this is going to be a really easy leave-in conditioner to use. It's in a spray form, easy to travel with, and it's just a very lightweight leave-in conditioner as well. So that's Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioner. Absolutely love this. Let me spray my scalp. Ooh, yes, Lord. Feels good on the scalp too, especially when it's itchy, Lord. Okay, so that's gonna be that. The next product that I wanna mention to you is, I'll just mention this one. So the next product is going to be more of like self-care kind of thing. I've mentioned to you guys many times before that I love essential oils. I love to diffuse them. I love to create kind of like my own concoctions and use them like on my skin. And so this is one that I've been diffusing, and I really have been enjoying it. I actually purchased this from TJ Maxx before everything kind of like went crazy, and I just never really tried it, but now that we're kind of like stuck at home, I've been basically diffusing it, and this is really, really good. This is by the company, okay, so the company is called Woolsey's, I guess. And this is the Sensual collection, and it has 3 essential oils. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me open it for you guys. So it has 3 little essential oils in it, but the reason that I picked it up is because, of course, it's called the Sensual collection. So I thought that the scents would be a little bit more like warm and cozy and things like that, and they definitely are, but the names of them are really good too. So there's one that's called Love Potion, one that's called Bliss, and then the other one is called Passion. So I feel like this is just, it's hinting at some things, but I just love the fact that it just is very relaxing. It smells amazing in the diffuser, and they do have like very high quality notes in them. For example, in the Love Potion one, it has jasmine, neroli, rose, white lotus, and vetiver. It's not overly pungent or anything like that, but it definitely smells up the entire room. The one that's called Bliss has rose, geranium, jasmine, clary sage, and vetiver. And then the one that's called Passion has cardamom, cinnamon, bark, ginger, sandalwood, jasmine, ylang ylang, and orange. So they have very high quality essential oils, which again, not all essential oils are created equal. So I really love the way that they smell, love the way that they diffuse, and just the way that they just kind of like relax you and calm you and just get you into that kind of like sensual type of vibe, especially now that we're cooped up in the house pretty much by force, and of course we're spending more time with like our families and things like that. It's just me and my husband at home, so I feel like things like this just help us to get a little bit cozier, and I just love the way that they smell as well. So again, this is, I believe this is called, the brand is called Woolsey's 100% pure essential oils. I absolutely love the way that these smell. So that's another kind of like self-care, you know, type of thing. And then of course, the next one that's along the same lines is going to be a candle, and this is a Bath & Body Works candle. I purchased this so many times before, but I don't know why, but recently my husband took it out of like our little stash and burned it, and I was just like, wait a minute, something smells really good. And I just forgot how much I really enjoy this candle. And this is the Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. I love the packaging for this one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this smells absolutely amazing to me. There's something really cozy, woody, a little bit musky about this. And it just kind of smells like, I guess as the name would suggest to you, it's basically called Marshmallow Fireside. So of course you get a little bit of like a roasted marshmallows type of smell. It smells a little bit like you're just cozying up next to the fire. It just smells really good. It's like musky, it's woody, it's a little bit kind of like, I don't know. I really don't know how else to describe it, but I really do enjoy the way that this smells. This has toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, crystallized amber, and it has essential oils as well. So it's just really nice smelling, very kind of like warm and cozy, a little bit musky, definitely gets you in kind of like that relaxing, sensual type of vibe. And I love the way that it's been smelling up the whole entire house. So again, this is going to be Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. The next product that I want to mention to you is going to be kind of like along the lines of the Smell Good, and this is going to be a perfume. And as soon as I got this scent, I just fell in love with it, and I just felt like I would really enjoy scents from this brand. And they did kind of like go out of business, but I think that now they're coming back because another company bought them out or something like that. But this is basically Commodities Magnolia. And I've mentioned this to you guys before in a previous video. And there's something about this scent that just smells incredible to me. It's one of those scents that you want everything around you to smell like it. It's like, it's soft and delicate and just like powdery and musky enough to where it kind of smells like laundry detergent or like fabric softener. But then there's a little bit of a caramel type of note in there as well that just makes it very kind of like cream, a little bit dense, and just a little bit smooth. And it just smells very, very intoxicating. I literally want everything to smell like this. Sometimes I spray my sheets, I go to sleep with this scent. The only thing that I will say is that it doesn't really last that long on the skin, but I do still enjoy the way that it actually develops on the skin as well. But it just smells very intoxicating. It's like you want your house to smell like it, you want your clothes to smell like it, you want yourself to smell like it. It just is a very nice, intoxicating scent. Like I mentioned, it's floral, it's a little bit powdery, it's a little bit musky, it's a little bit creamy. It just smells very, very good. And again, like I mentioned, this brand did go out of business, but they're basically kind of like rebranding and things like that. So it should be available online. I will try to find a link for this as well. But if you are someone that's a little bit sensitive to fragrance, or if you're looking for something that kind of is kind of like fresh out the shower, that powdery, musky, soft, delicate type of scent, you'll definitely enjoy this fragrance for sure. So make sure that you guys test out this Commodity Magnolia. It's absolutely amazing. And then of course, the last item that I want to mention to you is going to be a book that I read a long time ago. I've read it many times before, but I just basically picked it back up to just continue to reread it, especially with everything going on now. We just have to make sure that our thoughts are as pure as possible. And it's, of course, for me, as someone that does struggle with anxiety, I do want to make sure that I am just kind of like taking in things that will help me to shift my perspective and just think as positive as possible. And of course, the book is going to be this right here. I'm sure that you probably have read it or have heard about it before. This is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And there's basically a lot of different secrets that they share in this, but it's really just all about just recognizing how powerful your mind is and how you can basically think and attract to yourself the things that you actually want. And so I just feel like in this time, I definitely needed to reread this book. There's another book that my dad actually sent me on Kindle that I am going to start reading as well, and it's called The Inner Secret, and I think it's kind of along the same lines. I'm not really 100% sure yet, but I'll keep you guys updated with that. But again, during this time, make sure that you're basically intaking things that are positive, that are going to help you to just stay positive so that you can still remain productive while everything is going on and while we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So again, this is going to be my last favorite. Again, this is a really good book, very easy to read as well, so I would definitely recommend it. Again, all links will be listed down below. That's the last item I wanted to mention to you guys. I will make sure to, again, include all links down below, but these are pretty much the products that have kind of stood out to me the most, especially since we've been in like quarantine pretty much, and I just wanted to mention and share them to you guys. So of course, if you guys love talking about products, you guys love favorites videos, as I mentioned before, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more, and let me know what you guys have been loving this past kind of like month, or basically since we've been in quarantine. What has been helping you to get through this time? Let me know down below. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys have an awesome day. God willing, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.